Australia, okay, and it's like over 30 degrees today, and I'm sweating so much. My face is so sweaty. Oh my god, it's so hot, so humid as well. Um, okay, welcome to my next YouTube video, guys. So today I'm gonna talk about a very important topic, as usual, I guess. So today we're gonna talk about why it's important to have your purpose in life. So by definition, what is purpose? By definition, purpose is an intention to achieve a long-term goal which is meaningful and has a positive impact. For me personally, purpose, having a purpose is something, it feels like breathing to me. It's number one in my life. It's the most important thing. I also believe that the purpose of life or the meaning of life, whatever you want to call it, is to have a purpose actually. So the purpose of life is to have a purpose. Um, for me, purpose, having my purpose in life is an amazing motivation to get up out of bed every morning. Yeah, for me it's like breathing. Like I cannot imagine my life without having a purpose because a purpose is something that you can always rely on. It always stays with you. It's always there, right? So um, it's beautiful because I believe that lots of people we tend to naturally, obviously, we tend to rely our emotions and our happiness on the things that we cannot really control. Like um, we tend to rely our emotions or our happiness on, let's say, for example, relationships with other people, right? So, and unfortunately, we cannot control others people's emotions. So, it could be also something like reward-based thing, like dopamine kick. So, lots of people they rely their happiness on temporary reward-based things. So, for example, it could be, I don't know, having a drink or just reaching your phone, just checking your notifications, right? So it does make you feel, it does make you feel good at the time, but once you put that phone away or once you finish that drink or once you have a hangover, doesn't feel great, then you realize that it actually at the end doesn't really makes you necessarily happy, right? So purpose is totally different story. So when you have a purpose in your life, it doesn't disappoint you. That's the most beautiful thing about it because you can whatever like however big the purpose is, you can spread it, you can cut it into small steps, into small goals. So then every day you have something to do, something to accomplish. That's what makes you really truly happy. I know it on myself, and yes, like my number one thing. It's the most important thing for me. And yeah, like for example, my purpose in my life is to become the best version of myself. So my purpose, and in order to do that, I cut it into small steps. For example, every day I promise myself that I'm gonna read something I haven't read before. So I read some book or I listen to audiobook, listen to podcast, or I just do something that gives me that knowledge that can help me to become that better version of myself, right? So that's one of my purpose. Another purpose is to build a financial freedom, build a successful business out of passion, to work out of passion. To be honest, okay, like the result of it, it is important, but no matter what the result will be of my purpose and of my dreams, to be honest, I don't mind it because for me, the important thing is the journey of it because the journey of it gives me that purpose to go after this every single day, you know. So that's what makes me truly happy. And another purpose in my life, for example, is to give people valuable knowledge, something that I have personally experienced with, something that I can teach someone based on my personal experiences. Because, for example, I'm very passionate about listening to other very successful and smart people on YouTube. I love those people, and I believe they helped me so much, and I'm so grateful for them, for their knowledge, and I'm grateful that they are actually sharing that knowledge with other people. They're sharing that knowledge on the internet with others. So in return, for me, being grateful for that they're doing that for others, I also want to share my knowledge and my personal experiences. So maybe that can help someone in the future, because yeah, I believe like we all of us are very unique and we all have very different experiences in life. And yeah, like for example, I've been through something that someone hasn't been through yet. So maybe based on my experience, how I've handled that or how I dealt with it, I could inspire someone else to deal with it the same way as I did, or maybe in a similar way, or maybe I can say something that makes someone feel better. That's my purpose also, like me talking to you here and doing this YouTube video. I believe that, I hope at least, that this knowledge will help someone and inspire someone in some way, because maybe what I'm talking about or what I've been through, some people haven't been through yet and they need some guidance on that. So that's my purpose as well. That's why I'm doing these videos here, guys. And another question you might ask yourself is to how to actually discover your purpose, right? It's very important. So to do that, again, based on my experience, I would just go through a really deep self-development journey, self-education. I would go through things like reading motivational self-development books, listening to podcasts. I would go maybe to seminars, some workshops. I would also try to get to know some new people, which may inspire you in some way as well. I think another step is to not only finding out who you are as a thing, like what do you want to do in your life, but also finding out who you are as a being, as a person, as a spirit, or as a consciousness. I personally believe that the purpose, as I've mentioned earlier, the purpose of life, the meaning of life is to have a purpose. And I believe that we kind of born with that purpose, and our life is guiding us to achieve that purpose and to find out about it. So we need to help a little bit, yeah, our faith, our purpose to discover us, so we can discover it as well. And I believe that also another thing that can help you to discover your purpose is to go a little bit into your past and think about what, like, experiences you've been through, like maybe they've been like some major big positive or negative experiences in your life that you've been through that impacted you in like very strong way, intense way. And just think about it, like what is the meaning behind it, because I believe whatever we've been through, like there's a saying, right, like life doesn't happen to us, it just happens for us. And I really believe that whatever we're going through, whoever we meet on our way, whatever events we go through, situations, circumstances, even there's a saying that we choose our parents, and it makes sense. Like I believe that if I had different parents that I had, I wouldn't move to Australia. I wouldn't go to another side of the world by myself alone. I wouldn't have enough courage to do that. My parents were my motivation to do that. Maybe it wasn't the most positive motivation, but it still was. Like I'm still grateful for whatever happened to me in my past, in my childhood, with my parents, with my family. I believe from every negative situation there's always some positive, and there's always a lesson, and it's just a matter of how we approach that problem or approach that situation, what our reaction to it is. So if you go into your past and remind yourself what you've been through, then you can realize, oh, actually what I've been through, maybe it will inspire you to find out about your purpose. Like for example, me, what I've been through, I believe that I could really help other people and educate them and teach them about how to yeah, deal with those situations that I've been going through, I'm still going through, right? So I believe, yeah, everything happens for a reason. So go deeper into that, guys, as well. Just go into your past. And another thing, guys, like there's even not a single person who has the same experiences as you do in your life. You are so unique. You don't even realize how unique you are, okay? So what I want you to do, just embrace that, like embrace this uniqueness of yourself, of your past, of your experiences. Why is it important to have that purpose in your life? So I think I've mentioned some things before answering that question already, but I believe, yeah, having a purpose is, for me personally, is a key to everlasting happiness. And yeah, it just motivates me, it gives me that motivation, this dopamine kick, you know, guys, makes me happy, makes me satisfied. I believe, yeah, like lots of people these days, they might feel depressed or anxious, and I think one of the reasons is because they don't have a purpose, they don't know what they should be doing with their lives, they kind of lost, and I don't blame them. I was there as well, and obviously it takes courage, it takes time, it takes patience to discover who you are as a human, as a person. What do you want to do in your life? It takes time. You have to get out of your comfort zone if you want to ever achieve this feeling of everlasting happiness. I highly recommend you to discover your purpose, put some work into that, do some research, work on yourself as well, and I promise you it will be worth it. You will feel amazing after that. All right, okay, thank you guys for listening to me today, and I see you on the next video.